Hey everyone, Zaina here. Just figured I should hop on and do a report since I haven't done one in a while. So, yesterday throughout the day on my part of the river, which is between like the Black Hole and Pineville, we'll say that whole area, was kind of onesie twosies. A lot of coho we saw moving through, which was really cool. And then from what I heard on the lower part of the river was there were some kings moving through. Not a ton, but they're big. Like tow truck, just like tank kings from everyone that I was talking to. So I think that might have something to do with, a few years ago they started stocking less fish. Every year they stock like about 5 million, I believe, total between all of the species, brown, steelhead, kings, coho, Atlantics. And they reduced that stocking number years ago, and everyone freaked out. And, they're taking the salmon program away. We're not going to have any fish, blah, 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 blah. But I think what it's actually doing is creating less competition for food. So the fish that we do have in the lake are healthier. They're able to get more food and grow bigger. And I think that might have something to do with like why we're seeing bigger fish, which I'm really excited about. So as far as where the fish are and what it's looking like, I know the estuary is stacking up pretty heavily. Now, I'm sure a lot of you know from years past, they can hold out for a long time in the estuary. Like, just because they're there doesn't mean that they have to run. So even though there are a lot of fish moving into the estuary, that doesn't necessarily mean we're super close to a really big push of fish. What I think is more likely to happen at this point is over the next week, we're definitely going to see fish move into the river in some smaller pods. Like, we'll get pushes here and there of fish. But as far as like when is a big run going to cut loose, that's really anybody's guess. I mean, I think we're a little over a week away from that. It's really going to be weather dependent and water level dependent. I don't think it's going to be this weekend. However, I do think the fishing this weekend will be pretty decent. Depending on where you are in the river, most of the fish that we've seen over the last week are, pretty far up the river by now. I know the fly zones have been doing well. And it's not that we're not doing well in other parts of the river. It's just everyone is waiting for that, the run, like that big push where it's just every other cast. And we haven't had that yet. In some parts of the river, I mean, if you catch it right, you can get that on any given day. But on average, I don't think that's something we've seen yet. And I don't think we're going to see it this weekend. We're going to have to wait a little longer for that, which is fine. I mean, there's plenty of fish in the river right now, and that just means like more good things to come. So that's what I'm seeing based off of, what I've been hearing from people on the river, weather conditions. I talked to my guides, everything like that. So it looks like good things so far. I'm excited to see what it brings, and I'll keep you updated.